Okay, who's ready to absolutely get smoked? Let's talk about the Vancouver Canucks and the Montreal Canadiens right here in this hype stream. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Late starts because I just came back from the mall. Here's my bubble tea. And inside my bag, there are a whole bunch of new Marvel Legends that I ended up picking up because, of course, collector's always got to get his own fulfillment. But what's going on, guys? It's been a while. Les Stuff de Teasar, what's going on, Braden? Sebastian, Jetfire, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here. Gmod, still no PD? Yeah, unfortunately, still no PD. Lego is camping himself because of Toffoli, or cramping himself because he's Toffoli. He's probably praying right now. Yeah, Tyler Toffoli is still one of the top goal scorers in the NHL. Definitely do not want this guy to pop off tonight, but it probably will because that's just kind of how it goes. Arnaud, what's going on, man? Sebastian, hey Lego, I went 11-9 in champs. I'm proud of it because I play with 130 to 170 ping. That's awesome, man. I think I went the same in champs this week. I really like crapped the bed in this week's champs run for me, but yeah. I'm still over here trying to sell some of these other cards that we got. Let's just, just throw it back up on the auction house for a little bit. But yeah, I've had better champs runs than the recent one. This week, I really kind of crapped the bed. I played against some really good players. Like, I was matched up with all these guys in the Discord. Because I'm in the Hockey Ultimate Team Discord for the people out here in the West. And it's like, there are so many 20-0 guys in that Discord, and I match with a few of them. Some of the 20-0 guys, they beat me. So, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But, yeah. Jetfire, I hate being in the Canadian East Coast right now. The games are at 10 p.m. for us. The Wednesday game is at 11, I think, because the Wednesday game is at 8 p.m. PST here, which is crazy. Bit going to the moon, yes. Massimo, what's going on? Hey, Lego, was reading this Sportsnet article and said the Canucks want a good chance at the playoffs. They have to win 19-28. You think it's possible? I think it is. I mean, if the Canucks of the start of the season still exist, then I don't think it is. But you know what? Gotta believe in magic, right? Peyton, yeah, I know the game will end at like 12. Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, you don't want to... Obviously, we're catering to the Vancouver people with the 7 p.m. start, but it's just so unfortunate that some people are going to have to wait up or stay up so late. The only hat trick Toffoli's going to have tonight is if he pulls a rabbit out of one in the dressing room. Oh my gosh, Cliff. ND35, what's going on, man? Charles-Antoine Veilleux, Toffoli scores 10 tonight. Oh boy, I wouldn't really bet against it. Mr. Bloopy says, yo... I wish I could stick around for the stream, but I gotta hit up practice. Gonna light up Allen or Price or Demko or whatever. Okay, Jake for 10, okay. The 11 p.m. one I'll probably miss. The haircut, yeah, man. Finally got rid of the mop on my head, so yeah. Zenek, how are you? I'm doing pretty well, man. Thank you for asking. How are you doing as well, my friend? Sick haircut, I appreciate that, man. I like your cut, G. Put my jersey up for some good luck. Unfortunately, Jake for 10, I don't have a for 10 jersey. Wouldn't that be funny if the Canucks won the game? Lego with the fresh cut. Nice hair. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank you. At least we have Thatcher the Snatcher in the pipes. Yeah, that's exactly what we want, man. We want Thatcher the Snatcher doing his thing, you know? I just realized there's like a little thing on the dashboard here. Let's get rid of that. Can we get rid of that? How do we get rid of that? The little PS menu. How do I don't want to have that there. Okay, yeah, there, it's gone. Wednesday game will start at midnight for me. Oh, man, Gmod. He's on that +4 timestamp over there. Yo, what's up, Lego? I'm coming back from my practice. How's it going? It's going pretty well, man. Looking forward to this hockey game over here. Canucks split this series, really. That's optimistic. Toffoli scores 4 to lead the league in scoring. Oh, man. I got a reverse retro HABS jersey for my birthday, and I'm wearing it tonight, so if you lose, it's my fault for wearing the cursed jersey. Timbit, wouldn't really bet against that, you know? Do you remember me? If so, what? Ethan, yes, I do remember your name, because you are, H3H3's name, so I do remember Ethan Klein in here. Do you remember, yeah, how did you get through high school? I got through high school pretty well, honestly. Like, I was pretty, it's really good at high school. I was one of the top 2 students at the end of the year. Only 2 of us, and our graduating class of 150 made the principal's roll, which was 90 plus in every subject. My best subjects in high school at the very end Pre-Cal 12 and English 12, I got 99% in both of those, so yeah. Toffoli, 350 goals this game. Oh, man. I pray Demko stays healthy with him and we have a chance to make the playoffs with Holtby. Yikes, yeah. Holtby has been rough. I'll say that. A lot more rough than I thought he would be. But, yeah. If anybody's wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of going through the market here, checking up on cards that we can buy and flip. Hair looking fire. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. I don't want to be rude, but you look a lot like Nick Suzuki. No, man, it's not rude. People say it all the time. Nick Suzuki, Sebastian Aho. What's the other one that people say? Nick Robertson. Yeah, it's obvious. It's that trend, you know? It's not all too surprising, I think. But it is what it is. Last game was the first time JT Miller has smiled all season. Honestly, it kind of feels like it. Like, he did crack out a big one after he scored that goal and after, like, all the other guys got their goals, too. So, yeah, we're feeling the love from JT Miller recently, so hopefully that continues up with the next few games over here. H3 memes back in the day. Thatcher has gotten the first star of the week, and today got the second star of the week with a 3-0-0 record, one goals against average, and a save percentage of .969. Yeah, dude, he's absolutely crazy. I was thinking about the reverse retro Canadiens jersey because they were on a super good sale to resell them months later. Good thing I never invested in the cursed jerseys. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be super prideful about what it is you're buying, you know? Sometimes it's like, wow, do I really want to, like, hold on to this cursed piece of history right here? Here's a Nick Robertson card, by the way. This is the guy people like to say that I look like, so, yeah. I can just imagine your title of your video if Toffoli gets a hat trick this game. Yeah, I can imagine it too. I can as well. More Habs content, bro. Come on. For sure. Once we actually, you know, start watching the games a little bit more. It's been difficult, man, because, like, a lot of these Canadiens games are going on at the same time as the Canucks games. And so it's really difficult, I think, to balance it out because I'm at a schedule where I'm usually waking up right when the games start, and, you know, it becomes a lot more difficult to balance. And, like, when you have, like, all the storylines of the different teams, like, that's an entirely another aspect that you have to take a look at as well. So, no Pettersson. Yep, no Pettersson, man. No Pettersson. Hope he's gonna give JT Miller the look. Prediction for tonight, Lego? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I would not be surprised if Tyler Toffoli came out here and got, like, a hat trick again. But you know what? Gotta stay positive for my favorite team. But you know what? If it goes to overtime, that's probably the best case scenario for me. Is it? I don't know, actually. Because they'd be fighting for one last wild card. Or, not wild card, just, like, the last spot in the playoffs, right? I don't know. Difficult decisions, for sure. You look a lot like the most handsome man in the world, no homo. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Thank you. With the way Holtby is playing, Seattle isn't taking him. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, if Seattle's doing their scouting, they're seeing what's going on here with the Canucks right now, and they're seeing Braden Holtby not being all too great. Like, come on, man. He's had, like, one good game. One, like, legitimately game-stealing game. Like, all the other games, he's letting in stinkers, he's letting in 5. It's like, come on, is this really the guy we signed? I get that we did it because he's only going for 2 years and he's expansion draft material, but, like, man. JT's a good center? Yeah, he is. He's been playing really well as center. Price for Allen to start? I'm not sure. Do you think there's any corner of your mind on Thursday that the Canucks were going to sweep the Leafs series? No, absolutely not, especially without Elias Pettersson. Like, things got super weird when they started winning games against Toronto without Elias Pettersson. Like, that's crazy. Okay, so these Capo Caco cards, 129, 129, 129, 120, that's the start. So I think if we... 150, 198. We'll buy this one here. We'll buy it. Yeah, we'll buy this Capo Caco for 111, and then we'll auction it back up for 1-2. About 125.49. No. 125,949. Here we go. That's great. So that way, ours is still the cheapest buy now option, and it's also there. Okay, cool. We just, that's how you flip cards on HUT, guys. That's how you flip cards. You find cards that are undervalued, you buy them, you sell them for a little bit more. So yeah, I'm selling these cards right here. Let's get rid of our alert boxes and all that stuff. Where is it? Viewer count, sub goal. Yeah, so anybody wants to help me out in HUT, you can buy these cards. These are all going for a pretty decent amount-ish. Hoglander Sniper made me laugh because they were hugging and the ref was yelling no goal and they blew back the whistle. Yeah, I was kind of like, I didn't think it went in the first time I saw it, but like after they celebrated and after they reviewed it, I was kind of like, okay, hopefully they call the play dead because all the Canucks are like huddling over on the side. If the Leafs come back and they score, like what are we going to have here? It's going to be crazy. Who's ready for Toffoli to score 3 goals tonight? I am. Bye, Lego. Nice game. Hey, thanks, Sam. Thank you for being here. Take Paul Byron in the expansion draft. I don't think they're going to do it, dude. He's way too expensive. Canucks lost all the games in the reverse retro homestand. The curse is real. It really is, dude. Even for the Habs, it's real. I'm so glad the division is so much infighting with the far behind teams. Sup, Lego. Who's winning tonight? Not sure, Banza, but what's going on, Olivier? Thank you so much for being here. Like your new haircut, I appreciate that, V Sports. Holtby would probably be Seattle's backup. All that to bring his turtles into Canada. Should have signed Grice. Yeah, we should have signed Grice. Grice has been so good for the Red Wings, dude. Like, I know they're the Red Wings. The Red Wings are bad this year. That's fine. That's fine. They weren't supposed to be good, but Grice, dude, absolute stud he has been so far. Big fan of Thomas Grice and what he has been doing. Price is starting. Okay, I really want Luke Hughes to be drafted. It could be like the Sadids. Yeah, the Hughes bros. Right. Where were we in the chat? I think I lost it. Price is the blue pads. No way. He's got all blue pads. Hard to believe that Holtby holds the record for wins in a season with 48 and 66 starts. Yeah. Who's your second favorite team? The Montreal Canadiens. Those are my second favorite team. Carry between the pipes tonight. Lego, who do you think is going to win tonight? I have no idea. Like, I don't, my heart says Montreal, but like, the way the Canucks have been playing, they've been playing a lot better, so I don't want to rule anything out, which is kind of interesting, but Grice hasn't been good. Oh, he's been really good, dude. He's been clutch. Bernier's been good too, actually, now that I think about it. Bernier's been hot as of late. Can you make an armchair GM for the Habs and the Canucks? I'm not sure if everyone in the Canucks roster will be playing to their full potential. This team could be a Stanley Cup candidate. I agree with that, Zdenek. I agree with that. If the Canucks were all playing the best version of themselves every single night, they'd be Cup contenders, for sure. But the problem is, you're taking a look at what the at their best scenario would look like. What's Antoine Roussel at his best? He's a 30-point, super fast, super antagonizing guy. He's lost the 30-point potential. He's lost the speed. He's just antagonizing, and that's it. He takes dumb penalties all the time. Antoine Roussel with Dallas was different than Antoine Roussel now. Take a look at the best version of Braden Holtby. That guy is a record-holding, Vezina-winning caliber goaltender in the NHL. What's he now? 5 goals against a game. No big deal. Best case scenario for, I don't know, who else is over here? Tyler Myers. He's a 40-point defenseman. And I mean, Tyler Myers has actually started scoring points again, which I'll talk about him like that because he is actually starting to score now. But Tyler Myers, best case scenario, you're getting like rookie Tyler Myers. Remember rookie Tyler Myers? He won the Calder that year. Like, Tyler Myers is another one of these Calder guys with Quinn Hughes and Petey and Brock. Like, that's, man, there's a lot of wishing with the Canucks, I think. I'm gonna go all the way to the chat because it looks like we have some new people and I'm way behind. How does it be going, guys? Cam, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Do you think that Caulfield can win the Hobie Baker? Yes, I think so. With the way Markey's been playing the last few games, I'm happy we traded him to keep Demko. Man, imagine giving up a goal 20 seconds left to Connor McDavid to lose the game. Couldn't be me. Really couldn't be me. I haven't played HUT since 17. Are you able to search for players by their name on the market now? You can't search by name. What you can do is search by overall, You can search by league, you can search by collection type, and you can search by price. So let's say I need that Thatcher Demko card, but I only want one that's like a max 50,000. So I'll do 50 and a buy now. Actually, we'll make that 51 because some people like to round it up. Yeah, there you go. Let's do goalie. Let's do NHL. You can't really look for individual names in this system. But, yeah, okay, here's a Demko. There are a few Demkos. This one's got Swarm and Distributor. Not bad. Not bad, actually. That could be a good card to flip if it works out, but I don't know. What's up, Lego? How are you doing, Showtime? You cheering for the Habs tonight or the Canucks? Let's go overtime. Hey, y'all, how's that Holtby signing going? Yeah, Al, you don't have to rub it in, man. You don't have to rub it in. Thank you so much for being here, though, Al. I appreciate it. You look like Suzuki. Heard that one before. What do you think about Adam Ernie? Was a big fan of Adam Ernie back when he was in the, what was it? Was he in Syracuse? Is my brain going correctly? Will the Canucks be in the playoffs? I don't know. Like, I always go back and watch your Cole Caulfield's Have video, and I love your reaction. It's also fun to look back at him. Yeah, me too, honestly. I watch that one once in a while as well. Because I was so shocked to see Cole Caulfield drop to that spot in the draft. But, yeah. West Coast Rose is a beauty and a half. Do you think the Canucks missed out on the 2014 draft by drafting Jake instead of Fiala, Nylander, Ehlers? Yeah, absolutely. They could have drafted Nylander, and then with the Jared McCann pick, you know who went immediately after Jared McCann with that Anaheim Ducks pick that the Canucks got when the Ryan Kessler trade? David Pastrnak went immediately after Jared McCann. If the Canucks went away with the 2014 draft with Demko, you have Pastrnak, and you have Nylander. Sure, you might not have Hughes or Petey back in the next few years, but just in a vacuum. You know, you'd rather have Nylander, Pastrnak than Virtanen and McCann. McCann isn't even on the team anymore. He's doing all right in Pittsburgh now. He's got like 4 points in his past 5 games or whatever, but yeah. Crazy stuff, right? Oh man, I'm so far behind in the chat. How good does Vancouver look? Does Demko deserves a heart? Demko's good, man. Like your cut, G. Thank you, Gus. I don't know how the Canucks are going to defend Toffoli, K.K. Anderson. I don't know either. Demko's the most underrated goalie. Roussel ain't that bad at forechecking. Yeah, but what does he do? Like, he forces the opponent to make a move, and they usually, like, get by him, because he's, like, the only one that forechecks in that way. Like, it doesn't... I think that the positives for Antoine Roussel don't outweigh the penalties that the guy takes, and just the black hole offensively that he is. Go Habs tonight. Lego, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well, Wing. Thank you so much for asking. Demko at his best is scary. That is true. I don't even care what he wins, just as long as that save percentage is better than Markey's. Yeah, man, for sure. Fresh cut. Hey, yo. Is Demko playing tonight? It looks like. I'm not sure, actually. I think it was said. Do you have a subscriber alert? Because I just subscribed. Yeah, we do. Look, thank you so much. I'm the last for that. But look, I'll tell you about this right here. This is our subscriber alert. It's the Wolf of Wall Street gif where he's talking about the money and all that. It hasn't been working the past few months. Like, it worked so well in the playoffs when we did it because people were, people were super chatting. We had the thing come up like that. We had the subscriber alert as well going off. But now, for some reason, just Streamlabs sub alert isn't working properly. So, yeah. Show your team, man. Want to see what you got? Yeah, sure. Chelios or Pronger? Oh, man. Chelios. I hate the term bubble Demko. People need to realize Demko is this good. He's amazing coming from a Habs fan. Thank you so much for the respect, Jetfire. Straight up, we usually give up goals to McDavid at the beginning of the night, not the end. Lego, what do you think about Adam Ernie? I like him. 3:45 left to be fair. But yeah, Mark got smoked by McDavid. Yeah. That's true. Lego, you were so happy when the Canucks drafted Quinn Hughes and Niels Höglander, like you knew the future, how good they were going to be. You should take Judd Brackett's job. I mean, I don't think it takes a genius to know how good Quinn Hughes was back in his draft year. Why are the fantasy cards so much worth? Because fantasy cards, if you're talking about the regular fantasy cards, it's because they go up every time that player scores a goal. So the Joe Pavelski one that started at like 84 or whatever, it was worth like almost like $1 million because people were expecting Joe Pavelski to get 20 goals this season. His overall goes up by 20. He gets to 99 overall. Like, every time the player scores a goal, the fantasy card goes up by 1 overall. So that's why they're worth so much, because some of these guys are going to be so expensive and get a lot of goals. These fantasy cards, though, these are the ones that you build. These aren't really like the same, but these are going to go to 99 as well. So yeah, I got the Besser and I have the Makar. I still need to upgrade my Makar. I still need to upgrade my Bork as well, but yeah. Proud of Pasternak being Czech. He's like our god. Yeah, I saw him on like a crazy talk show as well. Flyers fan must be rough, missing out on the generational talent like Caulfield. Roussel took a penalty when he was alone. Do you know Rick from Talking Habs? Yeah, Rick's a good YouTuber, man. I think I've chatted with him a few times, yeah. In the comment section. Hi, Lego Rocks. How are you doing? Doing pretty well, Brian. Thank you for asking. Gio got a haircut. Yes, man. Let's play NHL. I miss the original Dono GIF. Is that the one with the Elias Pettersson kind of like smiling over to the side? We might have to change it, because even though I do love the Crying Marchand, we have had it for a while. It's been like that for a long time, so we'll see if we have some other options here. Not trying to start heat with the chat, but 115 people watching, 30-something likes. Yeah, guys, I think we can do a little bit better than that. The hair has been cut. Yes, guys. Sebastian Jara. Oh my goodness, he's coming in here. Is it time to play DiPietro as the C1 and Palmu in net? That is a very interesting question, that in which I honestly do not know if I have the answer to, but thank you so much, Sebastian. For Michael DiPietro, I do like the guy. Do think he does have some good potential, but it's just him in the taxi squad, him not playing. It's unfortunate, you know. I'd rather see him in Utica actually getting playing time. For Petrus Palmu, is kind of interesting. Like, he was up and down a lot, and then he was like, oh, he's going over to Europe, AHL, whatever. Then he made those comments about the AHL that the Canucks management didn't like, which was like the last straw, apparently. It's a weird story with Petrus Palmu, but yeah. Sebastian, thank you so much, man. Said it before, I'll say it again. Lego for GM Jackson, Mr. Jackson Campbell over there. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm not sure if I'm qualified to take that role. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, though, Jackson. It's been a while. I appreciate you being here, man. What do you think about Bergevin on the hot seat? Well, we'll have to see what happens by the end of the season for that to actually transpire. Do you think it's possible for Höglander to have a better NHL career than Hughes or Kakko? No, I don't think so. I think Hughes and Kakko are going to be really good. That's the gift. Okay, I see. Do you think Nashville would take Holtby for Ekholm? I don't know, man. They're like, they really like Pekka Rinne. Like, Pekka Rinne is one of the only guys that's on their no-trade list, and I know that Pekka Rinne is like 100 years old, but the fact that they actually want to keep him around till he retires says to me that they might not be in the market for a starting goaltender, quote-unquote. I'm not sure. Man's really clapped 2,500 times. Yeah, that's the currency over there in Chile. HABS 16 Geo, nice cut. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. When will Price go back to the white pads? I mean, the blue? I don't know, man. You'll have to ask Harry Price. What does CPL mean? Yeah, it's the currency they have in Chile. If Petey comes back, we probably will start losing. He's good, but it's Canucks luck. Honestly, I would not be surprised. You can't have Morenz in your lineup. It's bad luck for tonight. Nah, bro. This Howie card is insane for me, dude. He's so good. He was already so good as a bronze player. Now as a silver, he is crazy. How did the fantasy cards you build work? I've been building the best one. How does it go to 99? Because every month they will release a new set that you will have to build to make this card go up 1 overall. So it's at 92 right now. That's the max you can do the Besser. When April comes, they will release an upgrade for this 92 Besser that will allow you to make it a 93 Besser. And then in May, they're going to do another upgrade so you can make that 93 Besser a 94. And then 95, 96, 97, 98, 99 by the time the game is complete. But yeah. Roman Yossi was listed as untouchable as well. 5 years from now, who do you think the best Hughes brother is? Honestly, I still kind of think Jack, just because he's a center, and like centers get a lot more points, so people are going to be thinking that they're more valuable, but you know what? I think they're all going to be really good. You ever see the video compilation of Pekka Rinne empty net goal attempts? Yeah, I did see that. He's been trying for a while, dude. If you had to pick one player, who would you rather have, Scheifele or Dubois? Scheifele. Price stick to white pads unless blue work, but white is better. KK about to break out? We'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, this is the team. 94 Ovi, 91 Matthews, 91 Howie. This Matthews card I've had forever. He's the guy with the most games played in the team, I think. Actually, no, that's our Nylander. But this Matthews has 323 games played, 228 goals, 304 assists. Actually, I'll just show you the stats after. Second line, I love this line, dude. Look at this line. 92 Brock Besser, 90 Trevor Linden with the captaincy, and 89 Marcus Naslund. Bro, look at this. Besser, Linden, Naslund line, baby. You love to see it. You love to see it for the Vancouver fans. I had to have this line over here just because I love these players so much. And, yeah, what do you think has been looking like the biggest steal from the 2020 draft? Gunler, Lundell, or Rossi? I'd say Lundell. The guy's absolutely doing crazy things. Rossi would be up there, but he hasn't been playing at all, so it's harder to say. What up, dude? RKH, thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate that. What's up, Habs fan highlights? How are we doing, man? Thank you so much. Yes, we did get a haircut. Quinn Hughes, Luke Hughes, or Jack Hughes. Either or. They're all going to be great. Third line, we have Alex Nylander. This is the guy with the most games played. 400 games played, 314 goals, 338 assists, so just over a point a game. Sid Abel, Silver, we have him here because he's got 2 balance. We're so close to getting balance done. Nick Robertson's over here as well. Madano, Lindholm, Claude Lemieux. Then on defense, we've got Makar, Bork, Sider, McCabe, Green, Nurse. You gotta love the Red Wings, man. So we've got the Moritz Sider over here. He's a 90 overall card with Distributor and Barrage active, as well as Shutdown and Gladiator. We also have the Mike Green. And then in net, we have 2 goalies, Connor Hellebuck, 2 Barrage, 1 Distributor, and we've got Dominic Fedoril with Distributor and Barrage. We have Wingman, Distributor, Barrage, Shutdown, Speedster, Magician, Gladiator, Workhorse, all active. The plan is to get Balanced active as well as Swarm. That is the next card, or excuse me, the next synergy I'm going to activate after Balance. We're so close to Balance, by the way. The plan is to upgrade the, let's see, we're going to upgrade the Ray Bork to the Silver, so we'll have 2 Workhorse and 2 Barrage with that card. That puts our Barrage count to 11, which means that we'll be able to take out what is our Mike Madano, who has 1 Barrage, and then we'll put the Kiefer Bellows with 2 synergies for balance in there to get balanced while Barrage is still active. So we just gotta, work it out a little bit. Just waiting for the packs to drop, That's kind of what I'm waiting for, the packs, so I can get some more players to build the icon collectibles needed to get the Ray Bork up to a 92. And people are going to definitely be turned away from that conversation, but yes. Suzuki is a bust? I don't think so. 2021 draft's going to be weird? Yes, it will be. I feel like this will be a bad game for the Habs. I say the Canucks shut out the Habs 2-0. Really? Okay. I have Sedin Pettersson as a line. That's a great line, man. Have I met Clay Emu? No, I haven't. Even though we live in the same city. We live, I think, a 5-minute drive away from each other. It's crazy. But no, I haven't met the guy. We have mutual friends, though. Outside of YouTube, I have people in my personal life that are good friends with Clay Emu. It's, it's strange how we've never met. But yeah, we definitely do need to meet soon. Oh, this is a Leaf card. Yeah, no, I need to keep that one. Yeah, I'm trying to build the 90 Kent Nielsen. He's a card that I need for team building purposes, but yeah. I hope you're right, NNF. Hey, Lego, why is one of the synergies yellow? Can you only have one synergy active at a time? One of the synergies, the yellow synergies are the team synergies. So when you have a synergy that is yellow, it means that the benefits of that synergy, so +5 to passing or whatever, it's being applied to every single player in your team. If the synergy is white, that means it's only being applied to the players who have that synergy. So, passing playmaker, for example, is a synergy that gives a whole bunch of passing and I think it's stick handling. If you have 4 players that have it, only those 4 players will have that synergy activated. But if it's a yellow synergy, every player on your team, regardless of the synergies that they have, is going to have it. So, yeah. Reason the Canucks got buried in the 6th round because he was barely eligible, but no one knew until they got him. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly it. Suzuki's a bust. Suzuki's a bust. Who had you taken for the 90 overall Christmas card? Alexander Nylander, man. Suzuki's a bigger bust than Patrick Stefano, man. Pull some cards. I want to see a Toffoli pop up. We don't have any packs this time, man. We have no packs, so we're going to be A-okay with that. Nice cut. Thank you, man. Hot Take Hockey, what's going on, dude? John, it's been a while. Good luck to the Canucks tonight, and nice haircut. I appreciate that, man. Both of the comments, by the way. But, yeah, you know, I hope the Canucks do well, too. John, if you're going to be streaming this, I'll send my audience over to you. But, yeah, we're just doing the hype stream here, so it's just before the game. Rocket Hands, Thomas. Lego Rocks logo made out of actual Lego. Oh, boy. Hey, Lego, do you think Pettersson has a similar potential value as Austin Matthews, although they play differently? I think in terms of, like, value, like, trade value, I think you could probably argue that they could be similar down the line. But Matthews is already so established, so, you know. I mean, Pettersson's established, too. It's just goal-scoring-wise, you know? Is that Nick Suzuki I see? Sean Day is a bust? I mean, we got to give it a long more for a few years before we judge Sean Day. I mean, he actually really hasn't been doing all too great. Yeah, so I kind of agree, but yeah. You actually look like Suzuki with the cut. Stop about Suzuki. John X Lego collab. Rios, yeah, we definitely do need to collab again soon. And I say again because we actually have collabed before. I was on John's channel for the Vancouver, Minnesota playoff preview, if you remember that, all the way back in 2020's summer. It was like way before the playoffs actually began, but yeah. John did a really good job making that series with like the previews. So yeah, look who just scored a goal for us, guys. Crazy right there. Love to see it. Look who just scored a goal. Woohoo! There we go. Can I ask what your background is? This is a blanket. That's it. Normally I have jerseys up here. You know, let's do that. Let's get jerseys. Let's get some jerseys. Let's just get, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling festive today. Do we want to go just Vancouver, Montreal, or should we go some random jerseys? I'm going to go random jerseys this time. Let's do that. Here, let's do this. Here's a Paul Kariya. Paul Kariya Mighty Ducks. And then this is our Dylan Larkin Michigan jersey. How's that look? Pretty good, I think. Patrick Steffen will go over as the only player to miss an empty another breakaway. Does Austin Matthews have the same potential as Pettersson? That's a great question right there. Yeah, man, I am. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. We got to get you to 24K ASAP. Hey, bro, I appreciate that. Another collab soon. Yes, for sure, John. For sure. What difficulty do you play? I can't do All-Star. Well, I just played the game you just saw on Rookie because I needed to get a hot game played for my rewards. But I play on Superstar mostly. Lego, could you see the Preds taking Holtby and a fourth for Saros? Ooh, I don't think so, dude. Suzuki, aren't you supposed to be getting ready? You guys with the Suzuki jokes, you're cracking me up here. Yes, sir, that was a great video. Hell yeah, John, hell yeah. Brad Lambert will be a bust? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Brad Lambert's going to be just fine. I have to go because I need to help my mom. Really wanted to watch all the stream, but I guess I can't. Anyway, have a good stream, everyone. Have a good night, Lego. Zdenek, it's all good, man. We're going to end off this stream maybe in like 20-ish minutes once the game starts. You guys can probably just go over on a Hot Take Hockey and watch John, hit the microphone there, stream the game from there. But yeah, I agree about Suzuki. He's going to bust up a lot of teams. Caulfield looks amazing, man. He's looking really good. I'm looking forward to watching this game tonight, John says. Yeah, man, me too. I'm really excited. Not just because they're my two favorite teams, but yeah. Mighty Ducks, best logo in NHL history. Honestly, yeah. If the Canucks had the first pick in 2017, do you think they still draft EP40? I think they do. I think a lot of the evidence talking about who exactly the Canucks wanted at that draft indicates that no matter where, it would have been Makar and PD, like, right there, neck and neck. So I think it really depends, but yeah. Complete a set, take 20 shots on goal, 20 games. Okay, we'll do that later. I want to do that later. PD's out again. Yeah, I like your cut, G. I appreciate that, man. I meant cultural background, but thank you. Oh, love the jerseys. Cultural background, yes. Two Filipino parents, born in the Philippines, so I'm a Filipino guy. Immigrated to Canada when I was a baby, so yes, independent immigrant over here on the West Coast in Vancouver, BC. Not Canadian by blood, but Canadian. Somebody asked him what his background was, and he went and showed off his like entire cupboard because he had like things in the back, and he started opening them and showing this is what I had. This is like my books or whatever. And then he's like, "No, I meant like your cultural background." That, jeez, okay, we both got confused there. I can't pronounce your name because I cannot read Japanese, but I do love the anime profile picture. If you haven't already noticed, I'm a big anime guy myself. My lock screen has been Marika Tachibana from Nisekoi for the past few months. But yeah. Brad Lambert is Finnish with a white name. Just came from the Talkin' Habs live stream and liked. Who are you cheering for? Oh man, dude. I'm cheering for overtime. But yeah, Talkin' Habs with Rick. Great guy. Definitely passionate about what he does. He does some great stuff. Always nice to get some input from him as well. We can make Demko's goals against average go up by 4. Oh, boy. Hey, Lego, are you worried about betting waiting to sign PD and Hughes? I mean, he did say that they're going to wait until after the trade deadline to do it, so I don't know. No joke, Struble disappeared after the draft. Nobody talks about it. I'm convinced he doesn't exist. I think he's doing pretty well, though. It was him and Jordan Harris that had, like, all the people in Northeastern talking about how good this pairing was. But yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of Jaden Struble as well. As, you know, I think everybody kind of remembers the big part about Struble. He's strong, like really strong. Like physically, he's a specimen out there. He's a Greek god. 2015 draft class still remains my favorite. Yeah, me too, of the past decade. Worst thing about Vancouver home games, 11:45 East Coast start time. I never knew YouTube had live streams like Twitch. Yeah, dude, it's a great community over here. John is absolutely right. YouTube is awesome for hockey streams. Lego does a great job. I appreciate that, John. That means a lot coming from one of the best in the business over here, too. Reagan, you seem so wholesome. Hey, man, it's just because we've got some good, wholesome people here in this chat as well. You give the energy you like to receive, right? And you guys are always being super kind out there. It's great because our chat's never really super hostile, so it's easy for me to replicate that kind of attitude, right? All the homies love Lego. I appreciate that, man. Where would the Canucks be without Thomas Grodin? No Sedins, no Edler, no EP40, no Hoglander, no Oland. Yeah, dude, imagine they take, like, I don't know, Casey Middlestad in that 2017 draft instead. Oof, where would they be today? I mean, that's kind of a bad argument because they're still doing really well without PD right now, but you know what? I'll take it. Should I start Demko in fantasy? Start him. Do it, bro. Who will be first overall in 2021? Most people say Power. It could really change. Like, Power is not even the unanimous first overall pick now. He is just the consensus because most people said him. At this point, it's just, that could change, like, super soon. Especially with the WHL starting up again. But yeah. La game a commencé depuis 4-5 minutes. Où sont les résultats? Okay, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. It's probably going to be about that, but yeah. Est-ce que vous comprenez le français? Oui, je comprends le français un peu. I wish Vancouver Canucks had Green Day Holiday back for their goal song. Hey, well, Jason, they did start using the Streets with the No Name, the U2 song for their intro again, so that's great. Do you have a full-time job? Technically, this is my full-time job. Doing the YouTube stuff, making the videos. I'm blessed because I can make, like, I have the opportunity and the ability to make, like, quite a lot of stuff. And so it really makes up for what would be, like, a full-time job's worth of income. But, yeah. Did you know Pavel Bure has a son who turns 8 this year named Pavel Jr.? Yeah, Pavel Jr., dude. He's been looking really interesting for sure. Struble is underrated, as in no one talks about him, but he's playing decent, not insane, though. Okay, I see. No way, I love Nisekoi. I'm reading it right now. Huge Onodera fan. LOL. Go Canucks, go. Yo, bro. Nisekoi broke my heart. I'm a Marika stan for sure, but yeah. I always like the underrated girls that don't win. Like, for Bokutachi, my favorite was Asumi. Fumino was the second for me there. For Bokutachi wa Benkyo wa Dekinai. but yeah, no. What else have I watched that like has that kind of ooh, look at this Andy Moog. That's a pretty good card right there. I like that card. That's a great card. Oh man, what other ones? Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Oh, Oresuki. I was a big fan of Sasanka, Saito Shuka's character. I was almost right about Vertanen last year. Yeah, Soja Productions. You did say hat trick, but he almost got it. Was close. Will Deneau get a contract? I don't know. That's the thing, because Deneau, like, he rejected that big beefy deal before. And the problem is, the way he's been playing this season, you'd be a fool to suggest that Deneau should get that big beefy deal like what he had when he was offered it back in the summer that he rejected. So now it's like, does he sign for less than what he already rejected, even though that's where he's worth right now? I don't know. The time's ticking on Deneau. We'll see. PD playing tonight? Bro, it's in the title. It says no Pettersson. Oh, man. Unfortunately, he is not playing, it looks like. Shane Wright, 2022 potential first overall. Connor Bedard, 2023. Owen TV reacts. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that. Brad Marchand, the gift that keeps on giving, popping up on the screen here. Hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty well, man. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. How are you doing as well, my friend? I appreciate the super, man. Thank you. TSN just posted a video that Jason Tatum and Matthew Tkachuk went to the same high school. Really? Demko is starting, confirmed. He's our boy from San Diego. Thatcher the Snatcher. You understand French? Oui, un peu. Are you Canadian? By citizenship, yes. I was actually born in the Philippines to two Filipino parents. Moved here to Canada when I was a baby as independent immigrants, so yeah. Technically, by citizenship, I'm Canadian, but yeah. NHL 21 sucks. Every goal is backdoor. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. Matty Beniers is 1 or 2 for me. Kim's Convenience is ending. Interesting. How about Tatar? Do you see the Habs extending him? Depends what the money is for, you know? Like, the Habs have a limited amount of cap space remaining, yes. But the big contracts are going to have to re-sign. Look, I think it's like Kotkaniemi is one of them. They do have some other players that they're going to have to shell out money for. So at this point, it's like, okay, do you use Thomas Tatar coming off of your book as compensation for that? Or do you try to keep Tatar on a little bit of the same kind of deal and you try to get rid of a Byron instead, you know? Like, there's a whole bunch of questions to be asked there for sure. I'm going to panic if the Habs lose. Well, we're like halfway through the season. So I don't think it's like super desperate right now, especially since the Habs have games in hand on most of these teams. You should check out the channel Parker's Pucks. Dude, Parker's Pucks is so good. I love the breakdowns that the guy does. I've been subscribed to him for a few weeks now. NHL 21 is just NHL 14 Part 7. Low-key. They're all the same, but yeah. Replace Thomas Tatar with Perreault. It's going to be cheaper and still awesome. Perreault? Which Perreault? Do you mean Jacob Perreault, the Anaheim Ducks prospect? I feel bad for Darlene, so much young talent, and yet his team can't buy him a game. Yeah, we made a video about that, by the way. So, if you're out here, you're brand new to the channel, first off, welcome. Second off, our goal is 24,000 subscribers over here in the next month, so let's see if we can fulfill that. But thirdly, yeah, we make videos every single day on different NHL topics, so you can go over to the channel and just search. Go to our recent videos. We made a video talking about Rasmus Dahlin and how Ralph Kruger might actually be holding him back earlier today. So check that out if you haven't seen it. Thank you so much for all the support. Rasmus Dahlin is supposed to be a generational defenseman. He's supposed to be. I still think he can be. It's just the way that he's being deployed and the way that the systems are there in place in Buffalo. It's kind of not allowing him to do his thing. The Sabres. Ouch. Yeah. I predict plenty of goals for this game. That'd be really fun, but you know what? I don't know if my mental capacity could handle that. Canucks 28-0 in the second half. I mean, Matthew Perreault, he's up this year. Oh, okay. Dude, Perreault has been, like, super clutch for the Winnipeg Jets this season. Super clutch. That'd be a really good pickup, I think. Bud Colson's killing it in the KHL. Montreal misses the playoffs. Who gets traded or who gets fired? I don't know, dude. I think you kind of have to turn to Bergevin, right? And it's not even like if they just missed the playoffs. It's got to be like bad. It's got to be like they have to be number one in the league or in the division, which they were. They actually have to like blow it, you know, like really blow it. You should check out mine too. I do Canucks player games, NHL analysis. That is awesome to see, so I definitely will check that out soon. Dale Weiss is going to sign with the Habs in the offseason. Can you answer my trade proposal? Trade proposal. The Habs trade Wheel for Henrique, 50% retained. Ooh. What would you think if this deal happens? I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. Henrique's a good player, but like, wasn't he just placed on the waivers a few days ago? Hey, Lego, as a Wings fan, I even feel sorry for Sabres fans. Yeah. Me too. Pretty much. How does the super chat work? You click the little like $sign button, and then you input all the stuff that you want that shows up on the screen. That's kind of how it works. I don't do like a lot of the stuff. It's all automatic. The only thing that I do is I choose the GIF, which is like the Marchand GIF. Favorite jersey of all time? Honestly, how can you not like at least think about this? This jersey right here, so beautiful, so insane, so creative. Toffoli is God mode versus the Canucks. Vancouver AHL team should be Surrey, BC, or Victoria, BC, not Utica. I would almost feel bad about taking it away from the Comets, though, because, like, the fan base over there in Utica, they're crazy about their hockey. But I agree, it should be a lot closer, just for the sake of, like, you know, keeping the guys here. Somebody needs to get called up. Oh, he doesn't have to take a plane ride across the entire continent to be here. He's just, like, a ferry away. Or whatever. Tanner Pearson or Tyler Toffoli? Tyler Toffoli, hands down. Hey, Lego, how you doing, buddy? Prediction for tonight? I'm doing well, Troy. Thank you so much for asking. Not sure, though, prediction for tonight. Not sure. Could go either way, but, look at this. People are really jacking up the price of this Hoglander card. 100,000? My dad is thinking about moving to Vancouver. Would you recommend it? If you guys have the money to spend for housing, then sure, absolutely. It's great here. It's just super expensive. I wish I could get a reverse retro Montreal jersey. Why? The jersey is cursed, bro. No, I'm kidding. It looks really nice, but yeah, it's kind of cursed. We will burn you. No. Netshosh or Suzuki? I'd go Suzuki, but Netshosh is no slouch. Definitely no slouch over there. Do you think Caulfield can win a Rocket Richard? I think just the potential that the guy has, like, the sky is the limit for a guy like Cole Caulfield, dude. Definitely is the limit. I think he's got so much to give at the NHL level. Could Seider be a top 10 NHL defenseman? I think, honestly, like, all round, I don't know if I would say points. You know, like, if you mean top 10 in terms of defenseman scoring, I don't think so. But, like, top 10 defenseman, like, in terms of overall value to a team, I think you could definitely make that debate. I think it's possible. Like, he's already one of the most valuable defensemen in the SHL. So... Would you have Finn show up at your house for your birthday? No, that's creepy, bro. Hey, thanks, man. I'll put it into consideration. That's all good, man. That's all good. Yeah, you're welcome. I would give the awards or whatever they're called, but I'm too young to go to a debit card. City Beats, no, that's all good. That's all good. I don't want anybody here to feel like they need to donate or whatever. Just being here, just hanging out, just talking with us, that's good enough for me, man. I appreciate all the support. Because just having an audience here, you know, that's super valuable in and of itself, so you definitely should not take that for granted. My sister lives in Vancouver. Okay, that's cool. Who do you think will have a better career, Draisaitl or Stützle? I don't know if I see Stützle being a repeat number top 3 scorer in the NHL year after year after year, like Draisaitl seems to be right now. I don't know. Germany's becoming a hockey powerhouse. Yeah, dude. Penguins and Utica games must be fun. Why say a lot of words when few do the trick? Do you follow soccer? No, unfortunately I do not. I love your videos. They're so good. Hey, I appreciate that, Lincoln. I put a lot of effort into them, so that means a lot, man. Don't steal your mom's credit card. Yeah, please, do not do that. Do not do that. I don't think I could watch the game due to regional restrictions. Really? No way. Are you in Montreal? Where are you? Because it's like, it's straight up just HABS stuff, bro. Have you done game commentary before? Yeah, I was the play-by-play commentator for the Richmond Sockeyes last year in the PJHL. Some of the highlights are actually still on YouTube, I think, but yeah. Game time. Have a good rest of the stream and game. Yes, thank you so much, Thomas. I wish my parents' home country will be a hockey country, but they love soccer too much. Oh, no. I mean, there are similar sports, to be honest. Like, you have a thing, like a puck or a ball, you have 2 nets, 2 teams, and you're trying to just score, and it's like continuous action. So there's similar sports in that regard, but yeah. I think Lego is confused by our Office references. Raymond is so talented. Raymond and Zadina line will be very fun to watch. Yeah, dude. How long does it take you to edit daily? Ah, that's a difficult question. Thumbnails can take up to 20 minutes apiece. Videos themselves. Soldier Productions, thank you so much for the 1. That's a great note to end off of. But yes, I think we'll probably end the stream right here after answering the question. Soldier, though, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, takes the amount of time it takes to record the video is probably like the same amount of time as the video, plus a little bit more. Putting it all together takes a while. I need to do all the graphics and all that. But yeah, dude, it doesn't take a short amount of time, I think. But it doesn't take... It's not like 8 hours a day, I would say. I don't know. It really depends. Like, for material like this, you know, I have to watch the game, right? So I can make a video about it after. I guess that counts, but... Yeah, Soja, thank you so much for the super. We're going to end the stream off here. We're going to have Montreal, Vancouver, dude. Check out the YouTube channel a little bit after because we're going to make a video about this game, no matter what happens. Also, if you're wanting a stream, I think John, Hot Take Hockey, is doing his own thing, so you can go over there, check out his channel, and hang out with him. But yes, I think we're going to end things off over here. Thank you so much to everybody here in the chat. Rich, Lincoln, Evan, Ethan, Kevin, City Beats, Soja, Feed Us the Feed. Oh my goodness, what a name. Tavis, Avash, Dave, V Sports, Michelle, Jason, Slippery, Noddle, Noah, Steven, Ethan, Chief, Cam, Troy, CBB, Kid Joven, Purewell, Will, Digital Slayer, all our beautiful mods, Zest, Al, BJ Ballin, Habs Fan Highlights over here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and being a part of the stream. Thank you so much. I already said that. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you like what you see over here. We make videos every single day, so you can see if you see value in that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Social Trolls 99. And bye.